Hello everyone. In the digital media era, news reporting and picture processing are inseparable. News agencies and journalists ensure the authenticity of pictures while using various technologies to process pictures to better convey the news information and make news stories more readable and attractive. Next, I will introduce some common processing methods and technologies for pictures in network journalism. Image cropping is the simplest way to process images in network journalism. Cropping can help highlight the main content of the image by eliminating irrelevant or redundant elements. This makes it easier for viewers to focus on the core message of news. Appropriate cropping can also make the image more striking and attractive, so as to enhance the impact and appeal of news reports. Image cropping in network journalism can be carried out according to the position and content of the image. First of all, when the image is to be placed in the center of the website, this determines the different sizes and scales of the image to suit the specific web page layout and needs. For example, if the image is to be placed in a narrow sidebar, it needs to be scaled down and cropped to prevent taking up too much space. Conversely, it is also necessary to maintain the integrity of key elements, especially important information related to the theme of the report, and to ensure that the necessary content is not lost after cropping. Skillful image cropping can help present news content accurately, thus enhancing readers' understanding of and interest in news. Second, the image can be cropped based on its content. News photos come from the scene. Their backgrounds, lighting, characters, and images are often subject to many restrictions. To further highlight the theme, perfect the atmosphere, and enrich visual information, it is necessary to crop the image and keep only some parts of the image to meet the needs of news coverage. I will give you an example. This picture shows the students of a blind and dumb school attending a national flag raising ceremony and singing the national anthem in sign language. After cutting off the crowds and spaces that are not needed around in this picture, we can see more clearly the children singing the national anthem with open arms. The picture showing them embracing the national flag wholeheartedly can better highlight the solemn theme of patriotism and the atmosphere on site. When editing images for network journalism, please keep in mind that journalism images must truly reflect news facts. No artificial tampering or exaggeration is allowed, and images should be cropped without changing their authenticity. If the image is distorted or misleading after cropping, this would betray the original intention of journalism. This photo has been processed by the photographer by cutting off the rifle on the left, pointed at the prisoner's head. It misleadingly looks like a theme of being humane and sympathetic to prisoners of war. Presenting only parts of a truth has not only compromised the credibility of the media, but also led to public condemnation. For pictures in network journalism, the second common processing method is to compress the image. In an online news release, pictures often need to be transmitted across networks, but network bandwidth and storage space are limited. Therefore, image compression is very important. Proper image compression can speed up the uploading of the image, thus improving user experience and saving the storage space of the server. Conversely, we also need to be aware that, although image compression can improve news release efficiency, excessive compression might compromise the quality and visual effect of an image. Therefore, we should consider the actual situation and reasonably select the quality and degree of compression. How image compression should be carried out can be decided based on the requirements of the website. For pictures in network journalism, the third common processing method is to correct the image. The correction ways include correcting flaws in the image, adding a mosaic effect to some areas of the image, adding watermarks to the image. In online news reports, we often need to use some pictures taken in real time. These pictures are often inevitably flawed, such as uneven light, cluttered background. These flaws may affect the visual effect and authenticity of the image. Under the circumstances, by cropping the image, adjusting its brightness, contrast ratio, saturation, and other parameters, we can improve the overall effect of the image. For example, this news picture has been rotated, cropped, with its shade adjusted. These adjustments make the theme of the picture clearer and make it look more attractive. But when we correct the flaws, we should ensure the authenticity and objectivity of the picture and avoid over-editing, which might cause picture distortion or loss of evidentiary value. When editing pictures in network journalism, we may find some private information or sensitive content in news pictures. We can use mosaic technology to treat these areas to obscure or hide the sensitive information. Mosaic technology can pixelate a particular area to make it hard for viewers to discern its content. It is noteworthy that during the use of the mosaic effect, we should ensure the integrity and readability of information and avoid affecting the effectiveness of news communication. Generally, mosaics are used in the following situations. 1. Suspects who have not been identified by public security organs and pronounced by the court. 2. In news events, especially disputes, portraits are used without the authority or permission of the party concerned. 3. Mosaic is required in cases involving many minors, family disputes, physical defects of the victim, etc. 4. Interviewees for case investigation in legal case reports. 5. Confidentiality-related staff who have to speak in an interview. Their voices and portraits both need to be processed. 6. Content that may discomfort the audience. Watermarking is a common technology used to protect the image copyright and brand image. Adding a watermark to an image can help protect the copyright of an image and prevent an image from being used by others without permission. When adding a watermark, please keep in mind that first of all, the watermark should be placed on the edge of the image or in a relatively unobvious place to avoid harming the visual effect of the image. In addition, the watermark should contain copyright information, author information, and publishing media information to make it easy to claim responsibility later. Finally, the watermark should be clear, and blurring or illegibility should be avoided. The above are some common technical processing methods for pictures in network journalism. These processing methods can be accessed in Photoshop or 美图秀秀. The basic functions of some common image editing software provide these image processing methods. That is all for this class. Please complete the exercises according to what you have learned.